So this is very interesting. I heard a question being asked, and I heard to sit down and ask it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these cards or what we're going to do. I'm going to ask the question first. First, I'm going to open the energy to the answer. The question I heard being asked is, are they boundaries or limitations? All right, so someone is asking that. So I'm going to try to get an answer for you. All right. I hear to go ahead with these cards. So are they boundaries or limitations? Interesting. Shadow song. Hear your soul song. Okay. Vesica piscis. I can never say that. Okay, interesting. I have no idea what this answer is shaping up to be, but we'll find out. Theta of Venus. There's two cards here. They want me to take the Theta of Venus and put the other one off to the side for now. Okay. Let's start with the shadow song. That's interesting. It comes after Judgment, and I think Judgment was in one of the readings recently. Okay. Music is transformative. It can take you through and beyond present states of heart and mind and connect you with memories, feelings, hopes, and dreams. The music you play when you are sad or despondent provides a pathway for your shadow to work with, your subconscious, to help you find balance and healing. Music bypasses the mind and penetrates the heart so you can free emotion. It may feel uncomfortable, raw, or chaotic at first. However, music gives you a safe way to be with and explore feelings so you can become comfortable with them and healing can begin. When a song connects you with hurt or bad memories, it may be your shadow communicating with you. It shows you how to hear your soul song and live your full potential. All music has its purpose. Diverse genres and vibes allow us to face and release different levels of emotion, from despair and anger to joy and ecstasy. That's not what I was expecting. So, okay. So music is playing a role here in this. I don't know how it relates to the question, but we'll get there. I trust. Vesica piscis, creating soul truth in the world. The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the myriad possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones we will make in the future. Okay. This is interesting so far. Now we're going to read the Theta of Venus. Maybe it'll all come together here. If I can find the page. Okay, here we go. Attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within or around you, but do not give them a foothold in your heart. You are ready for higher understanding, to see things in a new and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual life path. Venus is our morning and evening star, the stellar goddess and guardian of transitional awareness and higher consciousness of the heart. She's the way shower of light and fifth dimensional reality, also known as unity consciousness. Her spiritual guardianship of humanity will be complete when our mass consciousness is based on love, light, and divine feminine wisdom. When you connect with Venusian energy, it is an opportunity for increased love, magnetism, and spiritual charisma, a chance to shine your light and manifest your soul's purpose with increased grace, synchronicity, and sacred artistry. Her appearance in a reading signifies a time of creative and spiritual awakening. It is a reminder of the power of the heart and our ability to rise again after a time of karmic heaviness. The souls of Venus, her sons and daughters upon this earth, are not spiritually bound by the mass consciousness of the human collective. They naturally vibrate at a more loving frequency. They can be genuinely astonished by the cruelty, meanness, and displays of dominance that typify the dark side of human nature. Yet they have chosen to temporarily incarnate and bind their souls temporarily to the laws of nature. As they grow alongside their beloved earthly brothers and sisters, they share the higher resonance of their heart light, opening up the way for human evolution. The spiritual sons and daughters of Venus belong here, yet at an inner level they know they are not from here. This oracle reminds you that you are not bound by the ways of this world, and that part of your higher purpose is to help heal, soften, and awaken humanity. Even if you find it hard to feel at home on Earth, perhaps sensing you are from the stars, Venus or otherwise, know you are meant to be here and that you belong in a very special way. There's a home for you here. There is a home here for you with Earth Mother. You are loved and needed and will attract whatever support you require to fulfill your destiny. Venus souls have a particular talent for creating beauty, working with light and spiritual energy, and calling to them whatever they want and need. You have your own healing journey, and part of that journey is your spiritual training in the ways of the earth at this time. This will teach you what is needed to heal yourself and others. You don't need to be afraid of the ways of the world. You are part of a spiritual team that is here to help transform mass consciousness. So the answer is here. That's the answer. You're not limited. They're not limitations. Your boundaries are not limitations. You just learned to create some boundaries around yourself to exist in this world. But you are not limited by them or the world that we live in. Okay? You are a Venusian soul, and therefore you will never be bound by this world. Okay? But you do need boundaries in this world. Okay? So they will not limit you. They will help you actually. They will help you to grow. They will help you to heal. And they will help you to do what you came here to do. Back to the book. Theta is the narrow range between 7 Hz and 8 Hz, which we access during deeper meditations and light sleep, including the dream state. The brain enters this state during the in-between times, such as when we are falling asleep or waking up from deep sleep. These are moments in which our capacity to create our consciousness is heightened. At these times, we become aware of deep-seated programming and are able to heal by reframing it. During this state, you are conscious, yet your body is deeply relaxed. You see everyday realities through the inner spiritual eye and come to understand yourself and your life with spiritual insight. Put simply, you may see things differently when you are in the theta state, and your life may make more sense to you. In a reading, the appearance of this oracle is a special reassurance from Spirit that everything is unfolding within the protective grace of divine love, even if it sometimes appears not to be so. It also indicates that you have the power to heal yourself and change your life for the better. Okay, 909. As I finish reading that, we're going to look up 909. Your crown chakra is opening so that you can feel and channel the love of God. So your boundaries that you have set in this physical world are not limitations. Don't be afraid to set them, okay? Don't be afraid to set them. You're still opening your crown chakra to channel love and God, and you're not bound by this world. You're not bound by anything in it. So do not fear having boundaries. That is what you have learned you need to have in this physical world. and they are okay to have. They want me to now read this one. Alabaster Tablet of Layla. I will find it. And we have 4141. So we have double 41. They want me to read 41 in the angel numbers first before I read that card. Your angels are encouraging you to embrace your gifts and know that you are worthy of having them. Okay? All right, now let me read the card. Just finding it here. You are remembering at a soul level. You are tapping into greater awareness, and the understanding of your highest life purpose shall become even clearer to you. This may evoke unsettling change within you, but the change is necessary for a new way to manifest. You are protected and guided at all times, especially when you feel uncertain about your course. You are truly loved. They want me to skip straight to Layla is maternal, protective, and devoted to the human collective. Her name can translate as night. She is able to traverse her own spiritual nights, our own spiritual nights, whether they be the periods before, after, or during our lives when we are going through a dark night of the soul. Layla is there, reminding us that spirit will always show a way, and within us is the wisdom to find it. The alabaster tablet is a crystalline scripture. Its vibration encourages the soul to seek the light and the spiritual path, sparking remembrance of inner truth. It helps us remember the sacred purpose for which we were born. If you feel out of your depth or in need of more information or understanding, this oracle reassures you that it is okay to not know everything right now. The answers you need shall become clear at the right time. All is within. Crystals are embodied light, and alabaster in particular emanates the white light frequencies. It is highly reputed as a drawing stone, absorbing negative energies and attracting the light of spirit into your heart and life. The alabaster tablet is created from a sheet of alabaster that energetically sheaths the soul, deflecting interference through its invisible protective shield. This oracle encourages you to perform a spiritual cleansing that feels right for you, sealing your work with a protective shield of white light. You can accomplish this by calling upon the alabaster tablet of Layla, combining the sacred earth medicine of alabaster and the celestial angelic protection of Layla using the healing process below. Okay. I'm going to read the healing process. There is a point of light within your heart. As you notice that light, it rapidly expands, and you feel a sense of love and recognition. You know without knowing how you know that this light is a friend from long, long ago. The light becomes a beautiful feminine angel. Her light shines like a gentle sun, and you feel warmed in her presence. She casts her hand, and a path appears. It is your path, the best way for you to proceed. Notice how you feel about this path. Can you accept it, embrace it, trust it? As you take a step, you realize she is with you. Your heart then remembers she has always been with you and shall always be with you. Okay, I'm going to move back so you can see that card too. So the answer to your question is, well, I just saw 1414 as I said that, so let me go there. Let me go to 1414. Your angels are offering you strong support at this time, helping you reconnect with any talents you have forgotten or aspects of your being that have been discouraged in the past. Okay, and then I just saw 1441, which is also in this book and is, in line with this. Your angels are communicating, but you aren't listening. It is important to know that their messages are always given for the highest good. Even if they don't seem to be in line with your plans, know that they are following God's plan. Okay, so your angels are supporting you, and they're communicating with you. And they're telling you that you have talents that you have forgotten or that have been discouraged in the past, okay? And that is why you've set the boundaries that you've set, okay? They're not to limit you. They are to allow you to separate yourself from others in this physical world for your self-discovery, okay? So you can know who you are. So the boundaries are defining, not limiting. They're defining you, not limiting you. I just saw 1551. Here we go. 1551. Let's see what that says. Your angels are encouraging you to be brave and strong. It's important for you to see where changes are required in order to feel aligned with purpose and abundance. Okay. So, yes, the boundaries are defining you, not limiting you. And then they showed me 1616. Take time to find balance in your life. You are being encouraged to slow down and consider your intentions carefully before proceeding further. Okay, so yes, you want to make sure that you have defined yourself, that you know yourself, your true self, your soul song, your purpose. Okay, and you need boundaries in order to be able to set yourself apart, I'm going to say, rather than separate. They want me to say set yourself apart from those in your life that you've been enmeshed with, okay? They need you to, or they encourage you to unenmesh yourself with these boundaries. So they are not limitation. They are defining you. They are not limiting you. They are to help you define you. All right? Is there anything more you want to say? Oh, yes. I noticed the 26 and 25. They want me to read those numbers as well. In that order, okay. It's important for you to be in the company of people who lift your spirit. Step back from anyone who is making you feel small. All right? So that's part of the boundary setting. Anyone who's making you feel small, you can step back from. And it's time to be in the company of people who lift your spirit. All right? And then 25, your angels want you to trust that all your hard work and commitment will pay off. Soon you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right? And that's where they want me to leave it. Okay? That's it for now. They gave us one last message as I was closing that out. It's 1818. So, you are embarking on a life-changing journey. The outcome will be positive and enriching experiences. Trust the process. There you are. Bye-bye for now.